Greetings and salutations and welcome to CoPlay, where if it's worth playing, it's worth playing together. I'm Zayden1.
I'm Jadelings.
Devil's Biggie.
And we are back again with Shantae, Half-genie hero. We just had a big day at the big races where we won a whole bunch of chow made of mermaids, and now we're off to find the light shard, which we probably should have been looking for to begin with, considering how unstable dark shards are.
Well, let's begin. Oop, there's somebody talking.
Looking for a light shard. There's a strange hermit who lives in the desert tower. Perhaps he can be of some assistance. Okay, so it looks like we're
back to the desert.
Headed back to the desert.
Let's see what we can buy.
Welcome to my shop.
Okay.
Okay, we got most of this stuff outside some of these upgrades.
Well, I'd say probably we'll go up.
So we can
I
get some of these
say
upgrades.
super...
Oh, attract, I'd say.
Really?
Well, tract is not the...
Automatically brings gems and hearts towards you.
Go up, though? Up. Is that it? Puff. And then go storm puff, then go up. And then we got pike ball as well. I'd say get a track. Do you think we should get, like, a stronger...
It's mirror. A shield that rebounds attacks right back at their foes. Okay.
What's super attack?
Automatically
Or
draws
super attack.
gems.
It looks like it doesn't go up in
Greater
price
distance.
at all.
So we can get that. We can get one of these smaller things.
Honestly, doesn't affect combat, that's why.
Yeah, or we can get one of these.
I say we get the whipping speed.
What about, oh, okay. I was gonna say, how about boost and attack? But money doesn't seem to be super hard to come in this game. It's a bathhouse.
Yeah. No one can fit inside such a small entryway. Yeah, they're wanting us to go back. Ooh. It's a doctor. They're completely out of leeches.
How do you know it's a doctor?
I don't know. He looks like a doctor. Maybe he's not. Pooh.
He's got the stethoscope.
They're
on
completely
them,
out of
doesn't it?
leeches. Oh? Hello, what's the reason for seeing me today? Are you allergic to any medications? Do you have a history of stomach problems? Happen to know the date of your last physical exam? Well, if you ever need a checkup, just come see me.
Like 5,000 years ago?
I don't think she's that old.
Man. They haven't
No,
established a age on her.
No, she seems very young.
Yeah, I guess, I don't know if they've ever no, because she mentions knowing the other people when they were kids, so I think she has a typical human lifespan. Because remember, Bolo specifically says ever since we were kids, and he's a typical human, so they've known each other since they were little.
Excuse
Now
me.
we're back here. Ready! Time to explore.
All the money.
Getting all that moolah.
All that money.
Look at all that.
See, it cracks
that
in.
Quick whip. Look at that.
Go, 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 go. Yeah, I do like flipping fast. Oh yeah, we got one there. That'll do crap for now.
I believe...
And then
I don't think it's in this water. I think it's later on. There's some water stuff we need to get into. If anything, you recommend using the mermaid first, because it'll make it easier for you to get out. Ooh, we got some booty.
finally got hit. No.
In the face.
Mermaid.
There's rocks down
Yeah, there's
there.
stuff both directions. This is just
Yeah,
plain rock.
Yeah. That's
No
it.
other way around. And over here we have just normal water.
What?
Is there just no water or wind anymore?
Was there? Oh no, there's no wind.
It's expected.
Oh, is that why you did that? I was wondering. I was like, why'd you turn into an elephant?
Yeah, I thought that it might protect against strong winds.
No, I think it's that boss.
But yeah, there's no wind anymore, so we can just move forward.
Perfect. Please send me the round. Oh, the elephant's gonna be able to ground pound.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It's the most logical sense.
You know, they did put a bunch of those dudes in the way.
Okay, those, centipedes.
Crouch, hit. It still hits him.
So yeah,
Dirty.
so the flying dudes is the dudes that they put a bunch of. But they did say in the tower, so I'm assuming a lot of the extra stuff is going to be in the tower somewhere.
Well, a lot of the stuff is that we couldn't get to are in the next area. And I think in there too.
Yeah, because the wind was going. The wind's still going, so now we can test out our theory.
Yep.
Yep.
I wonder what it's gonna be.
Oh, there's something from that.
Oh, spider dance.
Ooh, that's cool.
Double jump to grapple to the ceiling. That's why to transform. Okay, so it's on the left.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Can't attack.
I wish you could stay in that transformation all the time. Except for people who have arachnophobia.
But she's a cute spider, so...
Well, true arachnophobia, no matter what form of spider it is, you're gonna freak out and not want to see it or touch it.
I'm be real with you. It's a fake spider.
Yeah.
That's not affecting me.
I guess that's what I was meant by it, was that...
It's fake.
I don't know if it looks close enough to an actual spider. 'Cause I mean, it kind of resembles a spider, but... It's like so removed from what a spider is. It's kind of like a centaur. Kind of looks like a horse, but the half-human body kind of destroys the horse
Effect.
aesthetic. Yeah. Even though it could be a fetish. There's that one anime where it's like everybody's like half like like animals or monsters.
The snake.
Yeah. There's
Bird,
like a spider girl in that.
So dark.
The heck? Okay,
No,
okay, I can talk to you. I was like, are you gonna try to kill me?
Is that a woman or a man?
Whoa.
I don't know.
You grave robber? Not me. Genealogy guy. Build your family tree and what? I'm here looking for remains. Remains are all around us. You can tell where they're buried because flowers grow there. Persons grow in dirt. Persons turn into plant food. Gotta unearth them remains. It's a dirty job. But comes with the territory. Bring me 5 remains. They're in this tower. Just gotta figure out where. Also, take this.
I think this is the guy we were looking for.
Elephant stop. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, how am I gonna get in the ground?
Use that to stomp those flowers. Stuff
Well, see,
my
so your
pop
prediction
out.
might have just come true.
There's a flower in the entrance.
I was wondering that. I was like, is there one in?
I always wondered what the flowers are for. I was like,
Yeah,
where
we
are
keep
these
getting-
flowers?
You can't go back.
You can't. Oh, they're actually in here. It's so dark. Oh,
Snake.
that poor snake.
What?
And,
No!
And now they just keep falling. No.
I'm having Kid Icarus flashbacks. If you've ever played that actual NES game.
I actually wanted to, and I was failing so hard. I said, you know what?
You're missing jewels.
There's jewels in here.
Rude.
Rude. Stop. Press down.
Remains.
Damn, that poor flower.
Yet they just keep going. At least they don't have.
Yeah.
There we go. We got jewels.
Thank
More
you.
juice. Oh, they're not shooting fireballs anymore.
No, I think this place is a lot more lax now.
That is true.
Which means I will be able to get all the secrets that we
There's
missed
a
out
lot
on.
more enemies in it, though.
I think that's the counterbalance.
It keeps things interesting. But yeah, it feels very different when there's not. Oh no, too fast. I was gonna try the spider to see if I could go from this far away.
Good try.
Oh! Play dude.
Let's go, 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 go. Oh, I'm not there.
Monkey, monkey.
There we go.
Elephant ram.
Transform!
Oh! I didn't even think of that.
Oh, another key.
I thought you had to transform into the elephant for that one.
Transform!
The music is different though.
Yeah, that also gives it a different vibe.
So like a whole different level in a sense.
Nothing. No. Where are you, flowers?
There's one finally. I was like, dude, where the flowers at?
That one doesn't even have any remains in it.
Was it supposed to go through an animation?
And that requires the elephant.
Let's see what's in here.
Bum, bum, bum.
There's remains on the floor though, you would think you could get those. Another
Yeah,
gallery
another key.
key.
Yeah, he doesn't want those regular bones. He wants
He wants
specific bones.
specific flower bone.
Let's see.
See remains right there. Yeah, that's sure a lot of
Alchemy
snakes
shite.
around.
Snakes.
And they're falling out of nowhere is the crazy part.
They're actually they animated holes underneath the those purple things,
The pearl thing.
whatever the floor is.
Nothing there.
See, look, there's an animated hole at the bottom.
Oh, I see. But there's not as many as that are falling out.
Yeah.
I mean, there can't be really, honestly.
Yeah.
Transform!
No flowers. Oh, there's
Ooh,
another area
good.
we
Can we get that one?
Yeah. That
Yeah.
one's a mouse.
Oh, okay.
See? Too soon. Mario did something similar to that. Where you can turn really
Yeah.
tiny into the, what's this? Mouse
Mouse
bite.
bite.
Wow, we get a mouse upgrade already. Too soon.
It's going so fast that you're pushing it too soon.
that, but so you can't bite when you're in the maze, though.
But what's the point of the knife, right?
Probably to attack.
And you can't do it in the air either.
But is that gonna be the challenge on right there? Beat the whole game in the mouse for
No, I highly doubt that. Because you can't open anything with that, can you?
Not that I've seen. And now we're here again. Is there? We
Maybe.
can try the spider. No. He said they were in here, right?
Yeah, but
Do
I
you see other
believe not
spiders?
all of them are in here.
I'm gonna have to come back.
Cause
here.
remember, there's even flowers in our town. That's what I was saying. I wonder what the flowers are.
I mean, there are
for.
still some secrets here that we can get done.
Those don't,
Right.
and those don't die, unfortunately.
Oh, now you have to be in pain.
There's a lot more than there was beforehand.
Well, that's what they do. They get rid
And
of
it's all
certain.
foggy and
They get
mysterious.
rid of certain things and they add.
Oh, but we can get those secrets, yo.
But I actually like that because it makes you feel like every time you do something, it changes it up. So that means it's, you know, something's different about it.
There you
Is it?
go. Oh, another key. No, people didn't like that in Skyward Sword, which I didn't mind, but I was surprised by how much that bothered everybody.
Which one?
Like in Skyward Sword, after a while, you start going back to levels you've been to before. I felt like they at least significantly changed the levels. But a lot of people didn't feel that way.
Oh, like they did change the area just a bit, but you went back to it, but it was changed.
Yeah. And people were like, well, it's just lazy. They're just recycling areas. This is stupid. And I was like, I thought it was fine. I liked
You know
it.
what? I've noticed that when it comes to like indie card companies, when they reuse or anything that's not too big of a game, I guess you can call it like non-blockbuster game,
Mm-hmm.
people don't mind them kind of reusing certain things because it's like, oh, they're on a limit to whatever. But then when you think about Legend of Zelda and stuff like that, and they're thinking, oh, Nintendo, man, they have the money to like make new levels, make areas and stuff like that. So,
Well, I think the difference is, though, I mean, if you really think about it, a game like this still costs the same as those games do, you know?
I don't know. I was like, I need to.
So I feel like there's really not much of a difference, you know what I mean? Because it's a lot easier when, like, I mean, this company's indie, but there's companies that are a lot more indie than they are, I feel like, that have a lot smaller budget, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, although, yes, the budget was probably not as substantial as, you know, what Nintendo's is going to be, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's still, they're still doing a lot better than, the
Oh,
guy
really?
from Stardew
Nice.
Valley. You know, he was just by himself, you know what I mean? He did
Yeah.
everything by himself.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So if there were things being reused, I understand that. I'm like, but even here, I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's cool you have to go back. But even in Skyward Sword, I thought it was kind of cool because you kind of got to see the thing, kind of got to see that level at different angles. I think for them it wasn't just going back and the laziness of it. I think it's how big it was. Because in the end, you didn't really go that many places in that game.
True.
I think if there was like,
Well, I never beat
man.
it, so
Yeah,
I
get
can't
back on.
say. Like, see, this is what I hate when I don't play games. And Skyward Sword is like the only Zelda game that I haven't played. Yet I've heard so many good / bad things about it.
good / bad.
Well, because it's one of those things where people like certain things about it, but at the same time they don't like it. Like Zelda games have been like that for a good bit, a little bit, where it's like
Yeah.
people
some
have been
bites of
hating
change.
/ loving it, and it's kind of like, why? Like the formula's still there. Like, yeah, the 3D to 2D models have changed because everything's different perspective, you know, but the meta's still kind of there, you know. So for me, it was kind of just like, I don't know. Like, I know the one that they're coming out with is gonna be one of those big game changers. Oh my god, that was so close. I was like, ooh! But, like, the new one that's coming out, the new Fresh Breath Air, like, that one's a big game changer.
Yeah, it is.
And it's gonna be something a whole lot different. But I think this is kind of Nintendo kind of saying, I'm listening to what you're complaining about, so let me kind of give you what you want, but in our way.
But I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like even though I think this game's gonna be. I think the next Zelda game's gonna be phenomenal. But to be honest with you, there's gonna be those naysayers, those Nintendo haters, as I like to call them, who are gonna say that Nintendo just needs to shut down and they just need to basically put their games on PlayStation 2 and Xbox, which I'm not a believer in. I do believe that the Wii U was weird, but I still believe it was a pretty good system, and I did get my enjoyment out of it, so.
Do we want any of these dances?
What about Revive Dance? Oh, that's expensive.
No.
What?
We must get the Blowfish
No, I don't
dance.
want
The
no.
Blowfish
You have
dance.
to
No,
trade
thank
away
you.
your beloved druid.
Actually, no, would it? I thought it gets rid of the warp
Dryad.
dance.
I mean, it could also get rid
Try
of
it?
warp dance.
No, I don't want that thingy.
Oh, it's a
Trade
straight obliterate
obliterate-
dance for
What the fuck was Obliterate dance?
Dance we didn't even buy.
Fine.
No. I want that
This
blowfish.
does heavy damage
wanna
to every
see what it
opponent.
No, it
does.
does nothing. I don't want that nasty looking
How do you
thing.
know it does
I
You
don't
can
want
trade
that
back
nasty.
and forth though, can't you?
I
Yeah.
don't want that nasty looking
Do it.
thing. No, everything looks
It's
nasty.
like everyone wants to know what. You have to buy the obliterate dance first.
Yeah. Good.
Fine. Bye.
No, we don't have enough anyways.
Yeah. That's
Is it? How much is Obliterate?
300.
Oh look, she be dancing.
She didn't.
She be dancing. She be dancing.
But yeah, no,
Has
although
anybody seen any flowers at
No.
all? Am I just
I think-
missing them?
No.
No.
He said in the tower. I'm almost positive, and I'm like, I don't see.
Like I told you, I know one of them. Ooh. I know one of them's in
We're gonna have the
our
heart
town. One of them is in the begin. And there's like two of them in the beginning of this mission. I believe you can skip this unless you're trying to find all the secrets.
Oh, that's why I was trying to see if there's any more secrets in.
Yeah, there's a lot. Like there were still a few that we missed out on. That's why I figured he was going through.
But yeah, I don't know. I feel like going back isn't a problem. It's only a problem when they don't change anything about the world.
Yeah.
If you
that's
keep
true.
it the same, yes, you are seriously.
Well, I know,
recycling.
you know, it wasn't just to be honest with you. I don't even think that people did have a problem with going back, but I think a lot of people's biggest problem also was that you had to defeat that beast over and over again. And it became daunting after a while, I'll be honest with you. Me and Alan played the game, we had a lot of
Now
fun.
that is true.
But that beast, you had to keep going back
Fighting
to
the
him.
imprisoned over and over.
It was just nothing.
But every time it did change something.
It did. It was
So
small.
it's not like you had to use the same strategy every time. Every time you had to do something different to beat the imprisoned.
And also to be honest with
Wait,
you,
is
if
that
you
that big black thing with the?
and if you
sun on
messed
the head?
around too much, that thing would come back before you would progress doing anything. So that little guy just kept coming back and back, and me and
jump on him.
Zayden would just be fighting it over and over again.
Yeah,
We're just
it
like,
must be
okay,
either
we're done.
we horribly missed them, or they're
No,
really
we
the-
did it. I know we did it because I was looking hard for them flowers as we we're talking about it. No, I
So
get
can
you
go
though.
back to the beginning of the. Well, you said there's some out here.
There's a
right?
flower.
Oh crap! I thought I hit back. So we can just test out.
Yeah.
Because the thing is that all the flowers are probably going to have
So
stuff
let's go
in them,
back. Yeah.
but are they all going to have remains in them? Because the remains actually would make almost no sense here. But they may have.
Well, somebody
Maybe
died
someone just died in the middle of
outside.
town.
Should be on the left
They
side.
just left them there.
Hey, you never know, man. The very left. Yeah, right there. And I think.
Scrap
Oh,
metal.
man.
Oh, so we'll need scrap metal for something.
And then I know there's some. There's. Like, there's a few in the desert area in the beginning. I know that, so I guess those are where the remains are. Yeah. No. But yeah, I don't know. But I really do feel like, Nintendo's been wanting to do a game like this one for a while with Zelda.
No, Breath of the Wild looks very interesting. I'm very excited for it. I think it's gonna be fun. I just say that
I'm just a big fan of open world. Like, I get so giddy when I
Well,
hear
I think, honestly, if you think
everything
about...
in Tasseltown almost.
everything,
We're still missing some
but
hearts.
The hearts and the
Skulls and one more key.
But to be honest with you, I feel like another reason why Skyward Sword wasn't as well received because it wasn't an open world. It was still very close.
I think a lot of it was expectations. Like, it seemed, if you took it for what it was, it seemed fine. It seems like people had said, Zelda's about exploration in my eyes. I will never take any type of Zelda that has any linearity, so it's automatically bad, without questioning, is linearity in itself bad? Which is something that gamers have had an issue with a lot lately, is assuming something's open world, so that makes it better, like the Arkham games.
I have to punch it in the face and say, oh, the perfect example of something that is very linear is Final Fantasy 13.
Yeah.
That was super linear. Like, there was no way you can get off track from that. That's linear. I say, from what I've played of Skyward Sword, it's somewhat linear, but not really. Because yes, it kind of points you in the direction, but at the same time, you don't have to go there off the bat.
Well, I mean, by definition, and technically what a linear game is, it is a linear game. But they try to add somewhat of an exploration, you know, especially with having to come back to the same place over and over again. They try to add that so that it didn't feel as linear. But by definition, it was a linear game. Because, you remember, Zelda is an open world type of game. You know, you could go to many places. You didn't have, there was no, like, I guess in a sense, no using a load screen to get to places. Whereas though in, you know, Skyward Sword, there was, I wouldn't say a ton of that, but there was a good portion of it.
From what I played, there was loading screens, which tripped me out a bit at first. I was like, there's a loading screen for this? But at the same time, it loaded up a decent...
Oh, that's cool. You can use your... No, I think you have to use your... Yeah, your...
You had to... What I loved about it, though, too, was that you loaded up...
Nobody else will fit.
It loaded up a very detailed world, though.
Because
Skyward Sword was very detailed in my eyes. There was so much
more
detailed as hell, and I was like, holy... I was like, whoa, this is cool. I was like, wow, this is crazy.
Well, I honestly believe the game, even though, despite some people who didn't like it, I believe the game was also very beautiful. It was just a beautiful game in general.
You can absorb those. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let it push you. Wait, that way. Where you going?
Oh, this isn't something special?
Oh, is that where you came from?
That's where I came from. I thought there might be something up there.
No.
That's just the way back.
Yeah, I was like, you're tripping. See, you were about to go back and miss that.
Oh, I would have came back. I saw this thing. I would just have to go through again. Would have been fast enough.
Transform! But yeah, I think it was a beautiful game.
Yeah. I still need to beat it. I just, honestly, I have to say though, although that I love the motion control, I don't like the motion control too much either. That was another issue.
That was, I think, more people's issue was that depends on how much you like motion controls and then how good you were at the motion controls and how
See,
well
I played a bit.
They worked fine for me, so I liked it. And
I
I've
didn't
beat.
I mean, I personally watched Zayden 64, or Zayden 1. I personally watched him, you know, beat it. But I did play a little myself, and although a lot of people didn't, or there's I guess a 50-50 of people who didn't like the motion controls, I did pretty fine, and I'm usually really bad at Zelda games. I'm really bad at motion control, but I think it was all that Cooking Mama, to be honest with you. Because I got a lot better grasp on motion controls after I beat Cookie Mama. Like, a lot better, so... I don't know. I think it just depends on how much you practice it. I will say I don't miss motion controls, if that's terrible to say. Like, I'm glad
I do.
you doesn't.
I think there is so much more stuff that can still be done. I felt like Skyward Sword finally showed that motion controls can be good.
There's a flower.
And just as we were showing that they can do really good stuff, like, we stopped doing
money.
them.
So it's in here. We just have to really, like, pay attention.
They weren't there.
Well, we were talking too much, clearly.
No, we weren't.
Yes, we were.
We're
Maybe
actually
pounce
looking.
down the bones. Maybe that does it.
Well, he clearly said flowers, right?
The remains for me. Nah, you got enough. You need to find.
Yeah, I'm like, you must have just not been paying attention.
No.
I don't see how, because
I
you said
paid
you've been-
attention.
Transform!
Maybe we can slam into those?
No. Doesn't
Oh,
work.
there we go, yep.
No, we came in there. See, flowers already got
No,
it.
I know, but we didn't
Well,
slam
that means
into
that
each one.
that means that we can slam into all those things
We
now.
weren't slamming into the other ones.
So,
Like that one, I don't.
No, that one you can't, but you should be able to.
man, we're already at
Like
300.
Like that one up there.
Should be able to. I think. Does the elephant fly through here?
Yes. Short distances.
Yeah, sweet. There you go.
Yep, see? So we went through all that stuff and they were still in here.
Well, you live and you learn.
Well,
then
I
get
didn't know you
lows.
could smash through those.
And that we are running close on time, so do we want to just...
Well, yeah, I think
Do we want to make
unfortunately.
it longer and just get all of them in here real quick, or do we want to cut it?
Well, I guess for now we'll go ahead and we'll just get the flowers, and after the flowers are done, we're gonna cut the video.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys will have a little extended play for anybody that remembers that show.
Nope.
What's that?
On Tech TV with Adam Sessler. Then eventually Morgan Webb joined as well. It was called X-Play. Yeah, if it was a video, it was like almost like a YouTube show on TV. Like, if you can think of just people reviewing games and stuff, like that's what X-Play was. I don't know. Except for it was on TV.
Oh, X-Play!
Yeah, X-Play. It used to be extended play. And then it got all stupid because GTV was terrible and got rid of everything good and decent in the world.
Didn't it get taken by BT or some shit?
Oh, it eventually got bought by the people that owned
Or
the
MTV.
men's network.
You'll probably fly from there. And I think the other one too. There's one over there.
Oh, no. It's all money.
Oh,
Transform!
I'm coming for you.
I don't know if you can. You actually.
Yeah.
I'm coming for him. Yeah, it's just money. Oh, snakes. Why'd it have to be snakes?
One-eyed snake. Just get out of there, man.
It's too many.
Fast. No,
I
that's
don't
a good,
know.
another good farming spot too.
I wish they did do better with motion controls.
I don't know if the motion controls were that bad though.
They were better in Wii U.
Well, there's
In
no
what?
motion controls in Wii U.
That's the thing. Wii U had the better motion control, but they didn't imply motion control.
Well,
Because they kind of gave up at it once all the failures with Wii.
Well, Wii wasn't a failure though. But a lot of people
No,
feel
I'm
like
not saying it's a failure. I'm just saying that
So
the
what, you
way...
felt like the Wii U processed motion controls better?
Mhm.
Because I definitely know the controller was better, but the controller was out for the Wii as well. Just not a lot of people owned it.
okay,
The
snakes.
Wii Motion Plus.
Oh, just money. How many more do we need of these bones?
2.
Awesome.
course there's gonna be lots of treasure. We're in, like, temple area. There's always treasure.
There's a flower right there. Maybe. Oh my God, snakes, you're evil.
Up the ass!
Oh. Oh yeah, I can still whip when I'm crouching. And I think we already got this one.
No, get it again.
And there
I
was
feel.
just money in it.
Oh, so it just allows us to keep hitting that one.
We already went in there, right?
Yep.
No, I don't think so, did we?
Yes. It's one of those obvious ones that
Nah, snakes. Jump,
They
jump,
just
jump,
reminds me
jump,
of
jump.
lemons.
That's one right there.
I actually don't know if you can get that one. Because you can't jump when you're boosting. And it won't go from this far away. So I don't think it's that one. This one should work though.
Yes. Boosh! Yep, there it is.
Yeah,
4 out of
one
5.
more.
I don't know. I just know that motion controls was something everybody was raving for, and then when it came out, it ended up being a type
Well,
deal.
it wasn't really okay. That's not fair to say.
What?
That's not fair to say because I think it's a 50-50. I think it's all very skewed. There's a lot of people who truly believe that the motion controls were done really good. Let's look about how PlayStation 3 motion controls were compared to Wii U. Theirs was nowhere near as good as what Wii U was or what Wii was. So that's not fair to say. I feel like
we definitely had the best motion controls. In the end, it's not fair to say that motion controls didn't turn out to be the revolution that everyone thought it was going to be. But it is arguable over whose fault that is, whether that's developers or fans.
Bro.
Because to be fair, there are lots of crappy motion controller games, but that almost led it so that gamers wouldn't give motion controls a chance on the few good games that did have them, like Red Dead or like Red Steel 2 or Skyward Sword or some of those other games that had decent motion controls. There was like an indie game as well that used the wind. That was really good.
Those remains for me.
Yep.
yes, they are, sir. Take them, take them.
Nice.
Give them what we. Why do you keep sniffing, sir?
Cause he's sniffing.
You got
Chill.
cold or something.
You got it.
You got sick.
What?
Sorry
Sorry
about
about
that.
it.
You got sick. Might want to get checked out by a doctor.
Oh man.
So, I guess that will now, since we have everything, we have now gotten ill. I suppose that will be it for this. Got a little bit of
You
extra
did
time.
all that to
It was
get
only
sick.
It was like an extra 6 minutes or something like that. So, tell us what you think. Tell us what you know. What do you think about motion control? Since we're talking about that so much in the
That's
general.
the heated debate.
Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Click the little doodly doos for liking and subscribing and whatnot. And until next time, play together.
Bye.
Bye.